Hey, I'm Spektorbaal. I am a Gothic musician and also an occultist, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about Clauneck. I did make a video previously about Clauneck. I'm going to be sharing another experience about Clauneck and the differences between the two experiences and why this might happen. So, in my new experience with Clauneck, he appeared very differently, and I contacted him yesterday. He, again, had some sort of an instrument in his hand. It looked like a bagpipe. And also, he had a beard and a hat. Now, it's kind of similar to the previous way I seen Clauneck, which was without a beard this time, and had a little bit more of a the skin kind of looked a little bit more pale than the time I saw him yesterday. He also seemed to be a lot more calmer when I spoke to him yesterday about the things I felt that I wanted to talk to him about. And he seemed a lot nicer. In the previous time I contacted Clauneck, he seemed a little bit more aggressive. Clauneck comes from the secret key of Solomon. In the grimoires that you read about these spirits, one spirit, which is in several grimoires, might have different attributes. That is why it's good to ask the spirit what attributes it has. Because sometimes you might read that this spirit has a certain type of attribute, but when you ask it, it says no. And I have had that experience. I think it was with Astaroth. Now, you want to contact Clauneck, and I might help you with that. This is what you do. First, before contacting any spirit, make sure that when you speak to the spirit, you know what you want to say. Don't play around. Even if you just want to have a conversation and get to know the spirit, don't just call the spirit just because you want to see if it appears, because that is not a good idea. Next, when you are about to contact the spirit, find a quiet space. It's kind of hard to do this in a noisy place unless you are very advanced. I could do this while riding in the New York subway, but it's better to find an empty place that is quiet and that nobody can interrupt you. Then cleanse the space. You are cleansing the space because you're trying to make the place sterile. Imagine going to a doctor's office. The walls are white, everything's clean, everything's sterile. That's the point. Then, when you are about to do this, try to start meditating. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Concentrate on your breathing and don't expect anything to come. When you start expecting things, you're going to get anxiety. You're going to get stressed. You're going to cause fear. That's what's going to happen. It doesn't happen all the time, but if you are a beginner, yes. Now, as you are relaxed and concentrating on your breathing, your body's going to start to vibrate. Everybody vibrates at a different frequency. You will start to vibrate. Now, you could start concentrating on Clauneck. Concentrate on his sigil, if you can, or the image of Clauneck. And something might start forming in your mind. It will become very vivid and you will know that it is him because it will be somewhat passive. It will be animated. And when he speaks to you, it will not sound like your personality. It might have your voice, but it will sound a little different. Sometimes the voice might be different too. If you succeed in this and you say, I would like to get to know you, Clauneck. If he asks you why, just say, I read about you and I would like to get to know you. Get to know the spirit. Please do not just ask the spirit, gimme, 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 because that is not a good way to present yourself. If I meet a person in the street and they don't know who I am, and I say, gimme, 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 I'd probably be punched in the face. So this is the same thing here. Now, after you get to know Clauneck a little bit, then you could ask him if he could help you with things in the material world. Clauneck does help with finances and some other things. The marketplace. After you succeeded in contacting Clauneck, you could tell him thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And usually the spirit departs. If the spirit does not depart, just say, please, I am really busy. Can you please, can we see each other another time? Don't say leave. Don't say goodbye. Don't be that type of person. It's like if you have company and you want them to leave. What are you going to do? You're going to be as polite as you possibly can. Now, what happens if the wrong spirit comes? This does happen. A spirit comes and says, I am Clauneck. Your gut or your intuition, whatever you want to call it, says no. Well, trust your gut, because your gut's always going to be right. Just like a spirit, just like a person. Say, I know you are not Clauneck and I want you to leave. If they say I am Clauneck, you say you are not. I will please leave. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. If they still don't, start doing the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram or any other type of banishment you do. And don't worry about it. They will eventually leave. So, I hope this helps you out in contacting Clauneck. I would love to hear your experiences if you had contacted Clauneck. And Baalists, I will see you in the next video.